Dear child, I have a special and deep message from the angels that I want to share with you. It's a message that speaks to the heart of your connection with someone who's been on your mind lately. The person who may feel distant, or who you're wondering about because of the space between you. The angels want you to understand that this person is dealing with far more complex and intense feelings than you might realize. The distance you're feeling right now is real. But it's not a sign that love is fading, or that the bond you share has been broken. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The angels are telling me that this distance is part of a deeper transformation both for you and this person. It's a time of inner growth, change, and discovery. Even though you may feel a void or emptiness from this person's absence, the angels want you to know that this feeling is part of a process that is leading both of you to become stronger, more whole versions of yourselves. The absence may be painful, especially since your heart once yearned for their closeness. But this silent separation isn't the end, rather. It's a phase that both of you need to go through. In order to grow at times, this separation might seem unfair. It may feel like love is being wasted in the midst of this silence, and you might question why things have turned out the way they have. But the angels assure you that this person is not pulling away because they don't care about you. They are pulling away because the love they feel for you challenges them to face inner fears and unresolved issues they haven't yet dealt with. They're fighting internal battles, feelings, insecurities, and emotional dilemmas that make it difficult for them to be as close to you as they know you both deserve. It's important to remember that the universe works in mysterious ways, and we often can't see the bigger picture. This person hasn't distanced themselves from you because they've stopped loving you, but because they are being pushed to confront their own feelings and fears. True love often doesn't come easily. It brings up emotions and situations that challenge us to face parts of ourselves that we might not be ready to face for this person. Being with you would mean stepping into a new world where feelings run deeper and love requires vulnerability and surrender. This is something they may not be fully ready to do. Yet imagine this person in a moment of reflection, thinking back on the times you've shared the conversations, the moments of connection, the closeness. The angels say that in these moments they realize how significant you were in their life. But at the same time they feel powerless to act on those feelings because they're still struggling with things they can't control. They recognize the depth of their emotions for you, but it's also overwhelming and frightening for them in the past. This person might have been guided by different values or beliefs about emotional security, independence, or freedom. These beliefs led them to think that staying distant was the best choice for them. But now the angels reveal that regret is starting to settle in their heart. They are beginning to realize that you were one of the few people who truly saw them for who they are, loved them unconditionally, and accepted them without judgment. Yet this realization also challenges them to change. And deep, lasting change doesn't happen overnight. It takes more meaningful and mature in moments of silence. This person does miss you. They think back finally to the moments you shared together. But they've built walls around their heart to protect themselves from emotions they're not yet ready to face. Though their mind may try to push these feelings away, their heart continues to pull them back to you. The angels want you to understand that this is part of their process, a process that's helping them grow in ways they may not fully understand yet. The angels also want to remind you that this separation is not a reflection of your worth. It doesn't mean you need to change who you are or diminish yourself in any way. On the contrary, The angels say you are precious, and your energy has been a guiding light in this person's life, even though they haven't always shown it. Your presence has been a source of deep learning for them when doubts creep in and make you question your worth. The angels want you to remember this truth, that your energy is valuable, and the lessons you've shared have made a lasting impact. It's not easy to maintain faith when there is so much uncertainty, but the angels assure you that the truth will be revealed at the right time. This person misses you deeply, but they're also aware that if they get closer, they will have to confront their insecurities and face changes that make them uncomfortable. The angels reveal that the process of change has already begun, even if it's slow. This person is questioning their own choices, values, and what they truly want from a relationship. There is a part of them that desires to be better, to grow. But this desire also scares them. It requires them to let go of old beliefs, masks, and limitations they've carried with them for a long time. The angels want you to know that this distance is not a sign that you should shrink or question your worth. It's a sign that both of you are going through a process of growth. This person is starting to realize that you are someone special, someone who has touched their life in ways they can't ignore. Even though they haven't expressed it yet, they know this truth deep down. Your connection has made an impact on them, and they are beginning to ask themselves what they need to do to build a relationship that is genuine and authentic as they take the first steps on this journey of self-discovery. The angels ask you to be patient. Change takes time, and this person needs time to understand what it means to be vulnerable and open to love. They are facing a difficult journey, but they are starting to recognize that true love requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to grow. They are on their way toward understanding what love really means, and you are part of that process. Even if it's not clear to you yet, keep following your path with strength and patience. Take care of yourself and continue to nurture your own light. The angels are by your side, guiding you through each step of this journey. Whatever happens, they assure you that you are being led toward what is right for you, toward what will bring you true happiness and fulfillment. The love between you and this person is still alive, and there is still much to learn from this connection. Trust the process, even if it doesn't make sense right now. This connection has the power to teach both of you deep lessons about love, patience, and the importance of spiritual growth. So trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and know that you are not alone. The angels are with you every step of the way. The angels want you to understand that the connection you share with this person is not meaningless, even though things may seem distant right now. The love between you is still present, quietly waiting for the right time to unfold. This person, though reluctant to fully open up, carries a deep and rare love for you, something that is not easy for them to ignore or forget. Despite their hesitation, this love keeps growing within them, stirring a desire to be closer and perhaps start over. However, they are facing personal struggles and internal fears that prevent them from moving forward. The angels reveal that this person is afraid of vulnerability. They fear exposing their emotional weaknesses, and because of this, they have chosen to keep their distance. They hope that with time, they will be able to better understand their own feelings before taking any further steps toward you. This fear is rooted in past wounds, old traumas and insecurities that they have not fully healed from. Yet the angels ask you to be patient and compassionate with them during this time. Though they are silent, they are fighting their own internal battles. The angels want you to know that this time of separation, although painful, is not wasted. It is part of a necessary process that both of you are going through. The angels assure you that although it may not seem like it, now this period of introspection will ultimately lead to a stronger, more authentic connection in the future. Both of you are growing and evolving, and this space is providing the opportunity to heal old wounds, strengthen yourselves, and become more aware of your individual needs and desires. This person's love for you has touched a part of them that is deeply vulnerable. The love you shared reminds them of the light and warmth you brought into their life. However, they also feel that reconnecting with you would require them to face their own fears, insecurities, and emotional barriers. They are unsure if they can be vulnerable enough to truly open their heart again. Despite these fears, they recognize that they miss you and long to feel the peace and love you bring into their life. The angels invite you to trust the process. They remind you that waiting does not mean being abandoned, even though this person may be distant. There is an invisible thread that connects you both, and the angels are working behind the scenes to guide both of you toward a future reunion. When the time is right, they want you to focus on your own personal growth and happiness during this time. Take care of yourself, invest in your well-being, and continue to radiate the light that others admire. Your presence has a positive impact not only on this person's life, but on everyone around you. The love you give, even in small gestures, is planting seeds that will blossom in time. The angels want to remind you that true love is pure and unconditional. You deserve a love that is real, honest, and free from fear. They want you to remain hopeful and patient, knowing that beautiful things are ahead as you focus on yourself and continue to grow. You are preparing to receive the love you've been waiting for. Trust that the angels are supporting you, strengthening you, and guiding you toward the love that aligns with your highest good. While this person may seem distant or confused, they are deeply affected by the love they feel for you. They know that this love is unique and unlike anything they've ever felt before. However, embracing this love means confronting long-held beliefs and fears that have protected them for years. It feels as though to fully love you, they must allow themselves to be vulnerable and let go of the old version of themselves. This process is difficult and filled with resistance, but the angels want you to know that even in the midst of uncertainty, true love finds a way to manifest. The person has been quietly observing your growth and transformation. They see how strong, independent, and radiant you've become. They admire you deeply, but also feel a sense of fear and insecurity. They worry that they don't measure up to the love you offer, which demands courage and sincerity. The angels ask you to keep your heart open, knowing that the time for reunion will come when both of you are ready. This waiting period, though challenging, is a necessary part of the journey that will allow you both to enter into a deeper, more genuine connection. As you wait, remember that this time of separation is not a reflection of your worth or the strength of your connection. It is a phase of growth and healing. This person, in their quiet moments of introspection, reflects on the love you shared and the happiness it brought them. However, their own limitations, fears, and doubts make it difficult for them to move forward. This is where the angels intervene, shining light on the situation, helping them to see that avoiding love is only keeping them away from their own happiness. The angels want you to trust that all of this is happening for a reason. They are guiding both of you toward the perfect moment when you will be able to reconnect. The love that exists between you is real and powerful, and the time will come when both of you are ready to embrace it fully. Until then, continue to focus on your own healing growth and well-being. Trust that the angels are supporting you every step of the way, preparing both of you for a future filled with love, authenticity, and understanding. The angels want you to remain hopeful and patient. This time apart is a necessary part of the journey, allowing both of you to grow, heal, and prepare for a deeper connection. You are worthy of true love, and the angels assure you that they are guiding you toward a future filled with peace, joy, and love. Keep your heart open. Trust the process and know that the angels are with you, helping you every step of the way. The angels want to remind you to continue nurturing your faith and trust in the future. Even if things seem uncertain, they reveal that when the person you care about gathers the courage to fully face their emotions, an opportunity will arise to rebuild what was once shared and create a love that is more solid, authentic, and true. For this transformation to happen, it's crucial that you focus on strengthening yourself, nurturing your heart, and moving forward with the certainty that true love never fades. It changes, evolves, and grows stronger over time. The angels want you to know that as you grow, you are indirectly encouraging this person to do the same. Your personal development is a mirror to them, showing that change is possible, and that love is not a weakness, but a strength capable of overcoming any challenges. This person is still learning the lesson that love requires both courage and honesty. It's not always easy, but it's necessary for growth. Right now, spirituality is guiding you toward patience and self-care. Every act of self-love, every moment you spend nurturing your well-being, is planting seeds for a future that will be more peaceful and joyful. The angels assure you that no matter how this relationship unfolds, you will be guided on a path where love, peace, and true happiness prevail. True love is never wasted. It teaches, it strengthens, and it prepares us for more profound experiences as you continue on your journey. The angels are by your side, protecting you and ensuring that when the right moment comes, you will receive the love you truly deserve. The angels also want you to remember that you are worthy of a love that cherishes, respects, and honors you. This journey may be challenging, but it is shaping you into a more self-aware, resilient person. You are becoming more aware of your own strength and light, and this light is not only guiding you forward, but also inspiring this person, whether they realize it or not. Through your example, they are learning to face their fears and acknowledge the feelings they have in their heart. This person may be struggling with internal conflicts, feelings of pride, fear, and self-doubt. These feelings have likely developed over time, possibly due to past wounds that left deep emotional scars to protect themselves from being hurt again. They've built walls around their heart, but the love they feel for you is stronger than these walls. The angels show that deep down, this person knows they cannot ignore their feelings forever. They're beginning to understand that love requires vulnerability, and without it, life becomes incomplete. Although this person may have distanced themselves, the angels show that they still think of you. Often they miss what you shared, and the absence between you has only made their feelings more intense. They may try to push these thoughts away, but they keep coming back. The angel angels encourage you to be patient with them, knowing that the distance and silence are allowing both of you the time and space to heal and grow. This time apart is essential for each of you to become stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your own inner truth. The love you share is a healing one. However, for it to manifest in its fullest form, both of you must first find yourselves. The angels encourage you to keep shining your inner light, for it is this light that will guide you on the path toward truth. You may not realize it, but your growth and resilience are teaching this person that love is not a weakness. It's a strength capable of transcending any obstacle. God bless you, type. Amen if you believe.